Good morning, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be checking out an oldie but a goodie. Let us begin. Okay, so today we're going to be checking out the Bronze Whelpling Gold Farm. So starting off, what you're going to be wanting to do is make your way over towards the Blasted Lands, and what you're going to be wanting to make sure that you do is to speak to Zadormi and speak to her for actually being in the Badlands after the invasion. What you actually want to do is you want to be in the WoD-based Blasted Lands, and you're going to be wanting to go into the right hand side of the area. You'll want to take out these Iron March pillagers, as they have a chance of dropping the Bronze Whelpling. This comes from an item called the Time Locked Box, and it only drops from the Iron March mobs. That being said, the average on the percentage rates for this is around about anywhere from 0.4% to 0.7%. However, when you're actually farming this up, this is really easy in order to do. Best done with a group, as if you actually position one guy on top of the hill, one guy over here, and another person round about here, and just keep spamming the buttons and make a macro up of /tar Iron March, then you can actually spam all of these guys and then take out all of the mobs relatively quickly for the Bronze Whelpling. That being said, if you're doing it solo, then I would highly recommend just running around in a circle, just going on a mass spree of taking out all of these mobs. These guys actually do drop some decent transmog gear in order to sell on the auction house as well. However, what we're really going for is the Bronze Whelpling. That being said, just by going into all of the areas and taking out all of the mobs is relatively simple, especially if you're max level, as it just literally can just be destroyed in like a couple of seconds. Alongside that, let's check out the Bronze Whelpling. So if we go over towards the Bronze Whelpling within the Blasted Lands, just for clairvoyance, if you have the Roots add-on with Worth It, you can actually import the roots and it will show you exactly where you need to go for actually farming this up. However, when it comes towards the Bronze Whelpling is currently worth around about 7,398 gold. That's pretty dang good, and in an hour's worth of farming, I typically will get around about 2 or 3, depending if I'm lucky, and if I'm doing it with a group, I actually get a hell of a lot more, and it's usually around about 4 or 5. And overall, for around about 7,000 gold each, to be quite honest, if I did it with a group, it would work out a lot better for farming this up. However, by doing it by yourself, you can still make around about 20k just by doing this gold farm. Now, realistically, when you're actually farming this up, I would highly recommend just farming a bulk load of these up, then just going over to another gold farm and farming that up and farming up a bulk load of that as well. That's how I tend to do things, is I go for these high ticket items and then I just get a bulk load of them, and then once I run out, and then I'll redo the farm again and all that jazz, and I'll just keep stacking stacks upon stacks of high ticket items before getting regular sales each and every week. When it comes towards the Bronze Whelpling, you can see that it sells for roughly around about 7,000 gold. However, at level 25, the majority of them are selling for around about 10k, so you can take advantage of this by using your squirt day in your garrison in order to boost it to level 25. However, if you haven't used your garrison's menagerie at all and you've still got a fresh toon, they have a one-time quest to give you a free battle stone that levels it instantly to level 25. Realistically, I wouldn't use it for the Bronze Whelpling, but it's just a little side note to just let you guys know what you can actually do if you get a really high ticket item that you can sell on the auction house. Honestly, I would actually just use it for like the drop play of 𝐆𝐀𝐿 or something like that. It works out really well. That being said, if we take a look at the Bronze Whelpling, the stock on there is quite well, and the auction house sell rate is roughly around about 0.02, but the region daily average sold is 0.1. What I'm really looking at is the average daily sold, which is 0.1, because this works out really, really well in the grand scheme of things. Overall, this is a nice, easy gold farm, especially with a group. And other than that, guys, if you want to check out any other additional gold making resources or video content, then please feel free to go over towards the Patreon. Other than that, have an awesome rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be soon.